ploti. Karibuni sana to each and everyone who has logged in. We appreciate you so much. Kindly let us still continue wishing you a nice time. Thank you. Back to you, James.
Thank you so much, Collins. And I can see our general manager for the current office, our GM from the current office, Pastor Joe Arado. Kindly let me give you the honor to say a word of hi to these amazing people all the way from the UK.
Wow, James, can you hear me?
Yes, we can get you loud and clear.
Great. I needed to switch off the light behind me. Good morning, good evening. I think for UK it is really evening, just 2 hours behind or 3. Thank you for joining. My name is Joe Orlando, and I'm with this great team of Optiven, and we are looking forward to a wonderful evening with you guys. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, GM. Joe Alado is our general manager, Karen office, Karen global office. We have an office in Karen that deals purposely with the diaspora. You know, that is our global market, and they operate 24 hours. Nashangaa, sahi anaweza kuwa bado wako kwa ofisi. Then I'll go direct to Europe. Chris Jao, I can see you there. Salimia our Kenya kutoka upande wa UK, waambie pia wewe unaenda upande wa Germany na Denmark. Chris, to you.
Thank you, JP. And I'm glad to be part of this Zoom meeting this evening. And I'd like to say hi to everybody. And yes, we are coming to Europe. My name is Chris Njao. I'm one of the sales and marketing managers at Optiven, and also the current relationship manager for Europe. And we'll be going to Austria, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, Spain. So keep it locked. We are coming to our doorstep right near your neighborhood. Thank you, James.
Thank you so much, Chris. I can see, we also have 2 more members from Optiven as we keep on, receiving more guests who are tuning in. I can see Valerie. Valerie, say hi.
Oh, hi, James.
Fine, thank you, Valerie.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Valerie. I'm one of the property advisors with Optiven. It's an honor to be part of this amazing meeting. Thank you, James.
Thank you. I can also see Naomi Jebere. Say hi. This amazing.
Yes. Hello, good evening, team. My name is Naomi Jebere. I'm a property advisor with Optiven, and it is such a privilege to be available for this Zoom meeting. It's a pleasure to connect with you guys. Do have a good time. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. And now I'll go direct to the UK side, and I'll start with our special Optiven envoy from Manchester. Na sasa sijui kama bado munapigwa bao 7 huko, lakini acha tusikie from Sharon, our special Optiven envoy from Manchester.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sharon Wabaraka. I am here in Manchester, UK, and I am honored to be the brand ambassador of Optiven here in the UK, and I am happy to be in this Zoom meeting. Mambo ya football, tutaongea baadaye. For now, we are quiet.
Asante sana. There's another amazing lady there, Samsung SM. Just say hello to these amazing people. Tukiendelea. There's someone who is trying to join in. That's why I'm keeping on introducing. Alafu waingie tuweze kuendelea na meeting. Samsung SM. There's that lady there. Ako on kwa video.
Oh, good evening. How are you?
We are great.
Oh, my name is Patricia Mushono. I'm not so old with the Optiven. I started investing last year in September after the group which visited us in UK. But earlier on in 2019, I had committed to buy a money in Europe. Then the COVID came and I got scared. I withdrew, and I really regret. But at least I'm catching up. Thank you.
But it's never too late, you know. God's time is the right time. Marion, say hello to us, and then we can just unmute and say hello. There's Ruth is next there. Yes.
Hamjambo.
Hatujambo, Marion.
I was trying to eat my ugali before it becomes cold. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. And like Patricia, I've always heard of Optiven, and I'm one of those people you call not early adopters. But I'm in now, and I'm happy. I'm happy with the service I've been getting from your staff. They've been very efficient.
Wonderful.
I'd mentioned Josephine, Caroline. There's another lady as well who gives me my the accounting very, very promptly. Very, very impressed. I've invested in a new key, and hopefully I'll be with you for the long haul. All best, and we hope this evening we'll get more information about the various good work you do. All the best.
Thank you so much. May God bless you, and we are here to serve you. Our work is to make Kenyans happy and to give hope to all the Kenyans and make investment possible for Kenyans living in Kenya and also in the diaspora. And I'll give a chance for last, to say I want to hi as we continue with the meeting. But for now, I think we'll be starting the presentation. And before I start, I'll give Diana a minute or two to share on our itinerary for the UK before I do the presentation about Optiven. Diana, you can share your itinerary so that these amazing Kenyans can know we are going to UK. Hey, we are going there. We are coming. We are bringing thousands of title deeds to these amazing people. Hi, Diana.
Good evening, everyone. I hope and trust that you're all well. So this year, we are planning to come big in the UK. That's one. And secondly, one of the major things that's bringing us to delivery. So if anyone had made a purchase last year and you would like us to deliver your title, we are going to do so. And we are planning to leave for the UK all the way to the 16th of May. And we'll be visiting a few of the, can I call them cities or states? We'll be starting with Manchester, and then we'll be going to Swindon, we'll be going to Oxford, Northampton, Glasgow, Coventry, and lastly, London will be the last state that we visit. Yes, so if you're in any of those states, you can invite some of your friends or all of your friends who are there. You can tell them that Optiven is coming big, and truly we are going to have big things for you. Yes, thank you. James, maybe you'd like to add something more about that?
Thank you, Diana. I don't want to add or dilute anything. I think I'm okay with your itinerary, and we are looking forward to meeting these people, amazing Kenyans living in the UK on a one-on-one. Engage with them and exchange ideas and also listen to the concerns, to the cries of our Kenyans brothers and sisters in the UK. And I'll just go directly to our presentation for tonight, and I'll pass to my greetings of our team leader, Mr. George Washuri, who is in another Zoom meeting for meeting with members of the church. I can see Isaac Ngatia. Isaac, from Coventry.
No, I'm from Slough.
Ah, good. It's okay. It's well. Thank you, Isaac. There's another Isaac we are waiting for, but I think atatupata tukiendelea. Yeah, and then I'll give him a chance to say hi. So my name is James Proti. As I said earlier, I am a servant with Optiven. I work with this amazing brand called Optiven, and our work, as I said, is to inspire Kenyans. It's to inspire possibilities for Kenyans living in Kenya and also in the diaspora. And our work for the last 23 years has been giving Kenyans an opportunity to own a piece of Kenya, to own an investment in real estate. And we have been doing this now for the last 23 years, and I can tell you the response is amazing. We have seen great Kenyans sharing testimonials and, restoring hope, because the stories, they are not very new to us. We all know. Even in the UK, I know munajua zile stories iko huko. So many Kenyans want to invest back home, but they don't have a reliable investment partner they can work closely with. And that's why often we came on board to make sure that we give hope to our Kenyans, both in Kenya and also in the diaspora. This company called Optiven Real Estate was founded 23 years by our team leader, Mr. Joshua Shiori. Many of you know him. Many of you have ever interacted with him. He is always available for Kenyans to listen to you and also to respond and assist you on matters investment and also guidance on how you can make money in Kenya while still in the diaspora. He is our beacon of hope, and he has been able to inspire millions and millions of Kenyans. The reason why George started Optiven is because of the stories many of you know. When he tried to invest in real estate, he was conned 5 million Kenyan money by guys who are pretending to be selling land. And it was a great pain to George. And he thought, if George Washuri, who is in Kenya, can be conned 5 million Kenyan money, how about our many brothers and sisters who are in the diaspora? How much money have they lost so far trying to invest in real estate? And that's why he started this organization, this company called Optiven, so that we can give hope to Kenyans and we can be able to support Kenyans. Our vision as a company is to be the champions of socio-economic transformation, and we are trusting God as we keep on moving forward. We are going to be an impact to our great Kenyans, and we'll be able to empower Kenyans socially and also economically. Sharon, when you invest with Optiven, we are giving you an opportunity to grow your economic portfolio, but also the people in our society, the people around us, the people in Kenya, we also support them through our Optiven Foundation organization, and we are able to restore hope, because we say, Kenya ni yetu sisi sote. We cannot leave anyone behind. We are guided by our values, and these are our bosses: professionalism, honesty, customer obsession, and innovation. That's why you see, for those who have already invested with Optiven, when you ask us about the distance from the tarmac to your project, we don't lie. We give you the specific miles or kilometers, so that we can be sure that whatever you're investing in is exactly the way you would have wanted it to be. I introduced that, and we have been doing real estate in different counties, but our speciality has been value-added properties. In the UK or in Europe and US, we call them serviced pieces of land, where we buy a big piece of land, we do value additions, we add social amenities like internal rooms, fencing. Some of them we also do, solar street lighting. Some of them we do power on the ground, but we also have other projects. We do something we call futuristic or speculation purposes, like the lands in Marindi. We just sell that piece of land, then you can keep it for a few years and then sell in the future. We have land in different counties, and our dream, our hope is that we'll be able to be having a project in every county, because currently in Kenya, we have a government that is really supporting something we call devolution, and we have seen counties competing to be the leaders in their specific area. Formerly, everyone was learning to Nairobi. Everyone wanted to be in Nairobi, but of late, we have seen people moving from Nairobi and heading now to their different specific counties so that they can invest there. And that is our dream, that we'll be able to move to every county. What is Optiven known for? Many who have never interacted with Optiven, and I know we have some new guests, people who have never interacted with Optiven. Optiven has been known for a few things. One of them is excellent customer service, and I hear, I've already had testimonials from the ones who have been, interacted with us. I heard from Lydia saying the services he's getting from our teams is really accommodative, and we are there to listen to you. In fact, we say we are not here to sell land. We are here to listen, engage, network, create a relationship with you so that we can understand your pain points and be able to help you to grow your investment portfolio. The company has been winning awards. This one, many of you know, and I will not talk about awards because these awards are only possible because of you. We can only win any award if we serve you better. We have been rated from 2018 like the best in use of digital solutions to support Kenyans in the diaspora. And currently we say you can always get an update of what is happening with Optiven within the click of a button. You just save this number +254 790 300, and you can be able to interact with Optiven and money any time of the day. We have won the Brand Africa. We won the best land developer in Africa. We cruise on award, the best real estate mobile app in Kenya. We have quite a number of awards. Even the last 2 years, we have been winning awards, including after COVID, and we thank God. Other than that, we are known for selling something we call service pieces of land. That is what we call the value-added properties, and that has been our flagship product for many, many years. When we buy these big pieces of land, and we are looking forward where Shalom can settle, where you can build a home, most of the project, we drill a borehole and connect this water to every plot. So when it comes to your construction, you just pay a water meter and you have water running in your plot. We also have a partnership with KPLC, and they supply power in our project, and we call them 3-phase power, which is enough power for people who are constructing and also for your home use. In some of the projects, we call them the gold and the platinum. We have something we call solar street lighting. In Kenya, we don't have winter, and we are trying to see how we can help Kenyans. When you buy this piece of land, instead of purchasing a piece of land, and then when you are going home, you are using a mlikamwisi or you are buying a torch, we do something we call solar street lighting. But this comes in different levels. We don't do solar street lighting for every project. We have specific project where we do the solar street lighting. We're also known for delivering the promise. Yesterday, we were in Nanyuki. We had a mega event where we were handing over title deeds for the people who invested in Nanyuki, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And currently we are selling phase 4. And we had over 200 people on the ground who had come just to pick their title deeds. And we say, this is the only way we can live the dream and the vision of our team leader, which is to settle at least 300,000 Kenyans by the year 2030. And every time you invest with us, we make sure we deliver title deeds to you. We are also known for giving back to the society. 5% of all the money we get in the real estate sector, we give it back to the society, empowering different needs in our society, because we understand Kenya has different levels in our economy, and there are people who are really in need. Other than the people in need, we also support the girl child, because currently we have seen young girls getting impregnated at the age of 13, 14, 15 years because of lack of sanitary towels. And through our foundation, we are able to donate sanitary towels to these people, to these girls in different regions of Kenya. And this is supported by the 5% of all the money we make in real estate. But also, as a customer or as a friend of Optiven, when you visit Kenya, you can come and say, okay, James, we are donating 50 pounds, 100 pounds, and we want to support a girl child somewhere. We can always link you with the foundation, and you can be able to empower the dreams of these Kenyans. We also have a scholarship program where we sponsor day scholars in different schools in Kenya, paying their school fees from Form 1 to Form 4. We also have supported people in need of mobility support through a campaign we call Mobility That Brings a Smile. And we are donating wheelchairs to this Kenya. Mostly we target people with cerebral palsy or people maybe who had an accident and they cannot move. We support them by donating a wheelchair so that their families can also go back and start building the economy of Kenya. And also these people, when you give them a wheelchair, sometimes they can also do business. Mtu anaweza pata wheelchair and you start selling eggs, jugu karanga, airtime, and you are able also to build the economy of Kenya. This we have 4 pillars in the Optiven Foundation. One of them is education. The other one is environment, by planting trees and cleaning our cities. The other one is health. I've touched that on the wheelchair. And the last one is the poverty alleviation, empowering the people in need and also touching lives of the people in need. I'll just pass by and show you what we have been doing with the Optiven Foundation for the last few years. And we have partnered with the Kajiado County, and we are cleaning the counties, planting trees, encouraging Kenyans to plant trees. In fact, we have a campaign we are saying, through our team leader, Mr. George, anytime you are celebrating your birthday, Sharon, do not invite Optiven to eat a cake. Instead, if you are celebrating 40 years, invite us to plant 40 trees. That is the inspiration we are learning. And we have seen the uptake is really good, and counties are supporting us to do this. And we are saying the next birthday we are doing for Colin Saja, we are also inviting Kenyans from the UK to come and plant a tree. This is the mobility that brings a smile. The reason why we call the wheelchair project mobility that brings a smile, every time we donate this wheelchair, you can see the smiles of these people. They are happy. They smile. And this is what we have been doing. And we request the Kenyans, great Kenyans in the UK, the next time you are coming to Kenya, kindly, next time you are coming to Kenya, the kgs you are given in the flight, kindly bring us just one wheelchair and donate to the Optiven Foundation. Just one wheelchair. I think it will be around 20 kgs, but that one will go a long way to help our Kenyans in need. Last year, we registered over 1,700 needy cases. People who are inquiring, Optiven, can I get a wheelchair? And we could not satisfy the need of all these people. We just donated a few, but we thank God for the support that we have been getting from our Kenyans in the diaspora. These are the girl child support, and also we support the boy child by giving them the needs they need, maybe underwears, buying them shoes, and making them be able to go to school. We also have our children's home. In fact, we have two children's home. One is in Kayore, Soweto, and we have another one in Huruma. We have another one we have partnered with in Nyanza, and another one in Mombasa. And with these children, they are pure orphans. They don't have a family. They don't have anyone to rely with. But for us in Optiven, we adopt them. We keep them in a children's home. We feed them, and we give them education. Next time you are coming to Kenya, kindly liaise with James Proti, liaise with Diana Rose, or liaise with that lady you see there in a green t-shirt. She's called Anne Nyaga, the coordinator of Optiven Foundation. Go there, cook with these people. Someone kindly mute the person who is. It's okay, thank you. Kindly, when you come to Kenya, you can liaise with us. We can take you there, meet these kids, cook with them, dance with them, and God is going to bless you. We just need someone to give them hope. Through the Optiven Poverty Alleviation Scheme, we are doing homes for the needy. These are, we call them the forgotten senior citizens. And you know the story that was landing on Tuko. There's a lady, we donated a piece of land for her, and we are building a house for her. The house you see there is one of the lady we supported in Ivovoine, in Machakos, and she was living in that mud house you see there with 4 kids. And we said, no way, we cannot be selling land, telling Kenyans we are building a future for them when our Kenyans are suffering, and we are doing homes for them. Diana, I have seen your message. Diana is telling me, James, the Zoom meeting was supposed to be about Optiven Real Estate. So I'll do a presentation about the Optiven Real Estate and what we do in Optiven Real Estate. But if you're interested to partner with Optiven in the foundation sector, kindly comment there on the chat area and say, I am interested. Maybe you don't want to invest this year, but you can donate even 10 pounds, 30 pounds, 50 pounds, and be able to buy a mabati to build a home for one of the Kenyans. Maybe you can donate a wheelchair. It's allowed 10,000 Kenyan money, which is like 80 pounds or less. And you can donate a wheelchair and support the needy in our society. And God is going to bless you. Optiven Real Estate, we have a number of projects, as I said, and we are doing in different counties. One of the projects we are learning is called the Love Gardens in Kajiado. All our projects comes with inspirational names, a name that we believe the families living there will be happy, and they will be a blessing even to their kids and also to the future. The Love Gardens Kajiado is only 900 meters off the Namanga Highway. It's not a gated community, but we have done fencing of this project. We have internal roads, and other than internal roads, we have done a water tower, and we are connecting water along the process. In this project, we're also doing one of the biggest family fun centers in Kajiado, and it's called the GMC Bush Camp, and it's amazing. This is the project we are doing there. So for people who are looking to invest in Kajiado, this is a place you can invest and own a home there. I know there's a group from the UK. I think it's a SACCO. They have invested a lot in this project. It's an amazing project. So you can always consider investing in this project. It's 2 kilometers from Kajiado town. We have done the water tower. We are piping water to each individual plot. We have done the maram loans. There are trees there. We have the fence, and it's an amazing project. What you can do with this investment, Love Gardens, you can either do residential homes or you can do commercial centers. You can build holiday homes, cottages, and be able to capture the public or the people who've been going to enjoy the GMC Bush Camp. You can also do residential houses. You can host teachers. There's a number of universities there. You can host the business people in the area, and also people who are working in Nairobi. Because right now, people are living as far as Kajiado and coming to work in Nairobi. You can also do accommodation rooms for the BC Namanga Road. People who are going to Tanzania, Zambia, you can do a home there. The other project is Heshima Gardens, and this one is also in Kajiado along Namanga Road. And this one you can do commercial. This one is touching the tarmac. This one you can even do a petrol station. You can do a lodge, because it's touching the BC Namanga Road. That is where the project is in Kajiado, and you can see it's touching that tarmac there, Namanga Road. These are commercial plots. For people who have been looking to invest in something commercial, maybe you want to build a petrol station, maybe you want to do, you can, how do we call them, the lodges or a hotel. There's a place you can do. For those who have been looking to invest in a hotel, a restaurant, Nyama Choma Zone, you can always consider investing in this project. It's 23 kilometers from Kajiado town, and we have the loans and the fence in this amazing project. So I'll be sharing with the prices on the comment section. Please be posting the prices on the chat area. So you can do petrol station, residential blocks, or accommodation in this project. You can do restaurants or a parking bay for that BC load. The other project we have is Ushindi Gardens, and Ushindi Gardens is in a place called Nakuru, and Nakuru is our current new city. Wale waliacha Nakuru ikiwa town, Nakuru is no longer a town, it is a city in Kenya. And we have seen reports from even, UN Habitat saying that we have a huge population of Kenyans moving towards Nakuru and going to reside there. So for people who have been looking to own a home near Nakuru, this is a nice project where you can invest and build a home. It's very new. We are barely 1 month old, but we are doing a lot of value additions in this project. And it's 1.2 kilometers off the tarmac and around 11 minutes from Nakuru CBD, where we have our office in Nakuru, in a building called Lifestyle. Golden Life Mall. That is where we have our office in Nakuru. And from the office to the project is around 11 minutes drive. It's an amazing project. We are going to do solar street lighting. We are going to fence the project. We are going to have internal maram loans. And this project is a place you can even build a home. And when you come from the UK, you can go and reside there or less there. And the project is good also for Airbnbs, for people looking to capture the huge population of our Kenyans who are living in Nakuru. So we are going to have water connection to every plot. We are planting trees along the roads. We are going to have electricity power on the ground. And the project comes at an overprice. We are giving a residential plot in Nakuru at only a price of 850,000. 850,000 for a 50 by 100. residential unit. For a commercial plot in Nakuru, we are giving at a price of 1.995. So if you're looking to own a piece where you can build apartments, Nakuru has a section, we are calling it the commercial center, where you can do that. If you're looking to own a home, and every time you fly to Kenya, you can go rest in Nakuru, and then during the day, you can go to what we call the Nakuru Game Park, like Nakuru, see the flamingos. This is a place you can build a home, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, and live in the city of Nakuru. The other project we are learning is the Garden of Joy in Machakos along Kagudo Road in a place called the Commercial Line. This is a gated community. I think we have less than 7 plots available in this project. Last week, many people invested in the remaining projects, the remaining plots. It's a gated community with super value additions. This is the gate towards the Garden of Joy. We have done internal rooms. We have done power on the ground. We have solar street lighting. We have trees. Exactly, you see in the photo, that is how the project looks like. And the roads are compacted malam, and it's not far from the road. It's only 1.3 kilometers of the Koma Makutano Road, and it's a place where people are living. We have so many people who have already started living there, and they're building beautiful homes. We have water connection to every plot, and it's an amazing, amazing project. It's only 58 kilometers from Nairobi, and from here to the airport is only 45 kilometers, and 7 minutes drive from Kagudo Road in a place called Koma. But towards the project, there's a tarmac called the Koma Makutano. In fact, that road goes all the way to Machakos town. But this project comes with an amazing offer. The remaining few plots, 50 by 100, we are selling at a price of 1,550,000 Kenyan money, and we give you flexible payment plan. I'll be sharing about our payment plans. The last project I will be sharing is the Great Oasis in Nanyuki. This is where we were yesterday. And this project comes with the amazing offers. We have residential areas, and we have commercial centers. This project, you can buy a 50 by 100, you can buy a quarter acre, you can buy half an acre, you can buy 1 acre or 5 acres. Like the person you see fencing there, they bought 5 acres, and currently they are doing farming. Yesterday I was there on the ground, and he is doing an amazing farming project to feed the huge population of the people of Laikipia. This project is in Nanyuki town, 11 minutes drive from Cedar Mills, Nanyuki. And we have done the internal roads, internal compacted malam roads. We have done the marking fence. We have title deeds ready for each plot. So you can also do financing for the amazing project. This project is adjacent to the Arpajeta. The green area you see there with the houses, that is Arpajeta. The road there is the Nanyuki Rumuruti Road, which is under tarmacking. The government is tarmacking that road. And right opposite, that is our project. The open space you see there, that is the Great Oasis in Nanyuki. So it's an amazing project, and the people are loving it. Yesterday, I saw people there. Some were even shedding tears when they saw the project and how amazing it is. A 50 by 100 in this project is selling at a price of only 379,000. 379,000 for a 50 by 100. And currently, we are giving our great Kenyans an offer. The money you buy any of our projects, the cost of title deed transfer is inclusive. So we will not be charging you any more money. All the legal fees are inclusive of our prices. So if you buy a place like Nakuru, 850,000, well, the only thing you expect from us is your title deed. So we are not going to charge you any more money. If you buy 379 for a 50 by 100 in Nanyuki, the amount comes inclusive of the title deed. I'm being reminded by our GM, there's a project we launched last week called Kimuka. It's called the Achievers Paradise in Ngong. It's not in my slide. I forgot to add it in the slide. And it's only 34 kilometers from Nairobi. It's not in my slide, but I'll be updating it. I'll be sharing about it. Maybe Chris, you can post the link for the Kimuka project. And Ngong is a fast-growing area. It's one of the satellite towns of Nairobi. And it's an amazing project where you can build a home and be able to live there And maybe if you have a family in Kenya, they can live there and be working in Nairobi. But if you're in the diaspora, it's also a place you can build a home. It's Achievers Paradise. So these are the updates of the Nanyuki project. It's an open project. It's an open development. We are not controlling the project because it's very near Nanyuki town. You can do holiday homes, you can do cottages, you can do a retirement home, and site visits are happening. We have done the borehole tayari, and you can see from the photo there, we have the Mount Kenya Wildlife Estate. And for the people who know about the Mount Kenya Wildlife Estate, a house there sells at that million. So Sharon, get a piece of Nanyuki or as a great oasis and also build a home and sell at that million. It's possible. People are buying those homes there. So these are some of the things you can do with the great oasis. You can maybe do a car bazaar because the land is touching the tarmac. You can do Airbnb. Maybe you can also do a place for, groceries. You can sell food stuff. You can do a hospital. There's a lady there who bought 4 acres and she is planning to do a hospital there. So it's also a place you can capture the huge population and do a hospital. You can do a hotel, a classic one. You can do petrol stations. So there are so many things you can do with this amazing project. There's a church that was given a title deed yesterday, and they are setting up a prayer center there. So it's an amazing, amazing project. You can do rentals and be able to capture the over 70,000 people living in Nanyuki. And it's a great, 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 great investment. That's my presentation for tonight. But I'll request Achievers Paradise in Gong. It's also a great place for commercial plots. Thank you, GM Joe Alado, for reminding me that. That's my presentation for now. And thank you, Chris. I have seen you have shared all the prices. Great oasis in Nanyuki, an eighth of an acre is 379,000. A quarter acre is 705,000. Half an acre is 1.395. A whole acre is only 2,695,000. And Nanyuki is an amazing project. And I'll be adding my presentation there and be open now to listen from you. You can ask as many questions as possible. And then I'll do a simple presentation on why we need to think investing in Kenya. Maybe I'll listen to 1, 2, 3 questions, then I can do a presentation about why invest in Kenya. So if you have any question, kindly, the floor is open.
Can I ask a question about the Nanyuki?
Yes, please.
I did understand there are plans to build a GMC. Is it GMC you're calling it?
Yeah, GMC Family Fun Place.
Okay. Well, are there plans for that within the Nanyuki development?
Yes, we are doing one of the biggest family fun places in Nanyuki called the GMC Fun Center. In fact, the work is already starting there as well. And the reason we are doing that is because we have seen there's a demand in Nanyuki for a place where people can hold, events, where children can go for fun. We have very few places. We have big hotels, but they do not have the facilities. So for us as Optiven, our agenda is to create job opportunities. And we have seen we can do one of the biggest family fun places in Nanyuki and be able to employ a number of youths there. So we are doing it. And already on the ground, there's some work going on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Sorry, my baby is crying on the background. So when you say 1.3 kilometers from tarmac, is that real, or because the experiences that I've had is that they would say 1 kilometer, but you go, it's like 10 kilometers. Sometimes the car cannot even get there. So
thank you so much, Jay. I see you are written like J-O. In Optiven, we have one. We have one word. We say it's better I give you 1.3, which may be less with some few meters instead of lying. So we always give you exact kilometers. And if you go to our website, www.optiven.co.ke, you see we have put Google links for every project so that you can also measure the kilometers from the tarmac to the project. We don't give you false information. We like to give you the way it is. So when I tell you it's 1.3 kilometers of the tarmac, it's exactly 1.3 kilometers of the tarmac. If I tell you it's 900 meters of the tarmac, it's exactly 900 meters of the tarmac. I can see a question there by Mr. Mori. He is saying there are companies like yours that have disappeared with people's hard-earned monies. How different are you? Thank you, Mr. Mori, for that. And that was, in fact, what I responded to the first time we started this Zoom meeting. We understand the concerns of Kenyans, mostly in the diaspora. People have lost money, which is true. People have lost a lot of money. And Optiven has been in operation now for the last 23 years. This is our 23rd year. And we have been serving Kenyans. And even in the UK, we have come there quite a number of times. I think our team has been to all the cities in the UK. This time we are just coming back to give title deeds to those who have been investing with us in the UK, but we'll be also meeting people for one-on-one in different cities so that we can also empower them and give them a chance to invest with Optiven. And one thing I can tell you for sure, there's something we call due diligence. It's always very good. And I advise Kenyans, it's always very good to do something we call due diligence. Due diligence first, know this company that is selling you the land. Where are their offices? Where are they located? How many years have they been in operation? Which other project have they done? Are they successful or are they failed projects? If you are in the UK and you want to invest, send someone you trust in Kenya, maybe a wakili, maybe a family representative. Let them visit this company called Optiven. We have our headquarters in Nairobi at a building called Absa Towers, the former Barclays Plaza, like opposite the Nyayo House. Come there, see our offices, learn about our processes, how we operate. Then it's always good to go for a site visit. Go see this project we are selling. If you say about the Great Oasis in Nanyuki, send someone you trust. Let them go on the ground and see this project. Get a copy of the title deed and do search for the project. It's always good to do something we call due diligence. And from there, you'll be able to know what you're investing with. So I think I've answered you well. But if there is also any other concern, I'll be there to assist. I can see Charity Wairimu. Charity is one of our investors, in fact. Charity is our investor from Germany, Cologne. She has received a number of title deeds. And I think also in this forum, we have a number of investors. Chris, Joe is asking for a brochure, so you can always share on the link. But something I can also request, I'll be sharing in the chat box my personal number so that you can always send me a message and request for anything. So my name is James Proti. I'm writing there, James Proti, and my number is +254 708 459 336. That is my personal number. And you can always engage me and get to know more about Optiven. And I can also share with you what is available. What is available with Optiven. Thank you, Naomi. I can see you have also shared yours. So my name is James Proti. My number is +254 708 459 336. You can always engage and we'll be able to assist. Someone is responding on the prices for Ngong, Kimuka. A 50 by 100 there is going for a price of only 1.995, and it's an amazing project. Someone has inquired there. I think it's Wada. Wada is inquiring. The title deeds for Nanyuki, are they freehold or leasehold? Yeah, Nanyuki is freehold. It's a freehold piece of land. Freehold means this land can only be bought by Kenyans or people with businesses in Kenya. So if maybe you're a foreigner married to a Kenyan, you can acquire a piece. If you have a business in Kenya and you're not a Kenyan, you can buy with a company registered in Kenya. If you're a pure foreigner, you don't have any Kenyan documentations, then you can always go to another project that is leasehold, maybe in Wema Gardens, Narumoru. That's where we can accommodate you. But something also I would like to advise Kenyans living in the UK. If you have your Kenyan ID, the only document that is required by the Ministry of Land is your Kenyan ID, the KRA PIN, and your passport photos. Ile picha nusu, so you can always invest with us. Thank you so much. And right now, if there are no more questions, I'll be sharing why invest in Kenya. Why invest in Kenya? So for those who are requesting for my number, yes, my number is +254 708 459 336. You can always send me a text and I'll be able to assist. If you have an invitation from one of our members, maybe Chris, maybe Valerie, maybe Diana, you can always get in touch with them, but I'll be there also to assist you on how to invest with Optiven. Why invest in Kenya, Nairobi? Why invest in Kenya today? Kenya infrastructure is expanding. Businesses in Kenya are growing. Leave alone those negative remarks we always see on the social media. Great things are happening in Kenya. This is the new Terminal 1C at the JKIA, expanded, new one. And it's an express counter. And the reason why I'm sharing this to show you that great things are really happening in Kenya. No one should tell you like Kenya economy in a didimia pana. The economy of Kenya is good. It's doing really well. Also, our infrastructure is doing really well. We have seen expansion of our infrastructure. In fact, if you go to the counties, the other day I was in Maridi, and I can tell you the government did an amazing work. Infrastructure is opening up. And when infrastructure happens, development in infrastructure, then businesses boom, businesses grow. And we have seen this happening. You can see Diaspora Highway. This is the Keno Marwa Road. This road is opening up businesses between Keno all the way to Nyeri, Nanyuki, Narumoru. And right now, a few sections are remaining. But yesterday, as we were going to Nanyuki, it was amazing because for the first time, I left Nairobi at 9 a.m. and at exactly 11 a.m., I was enjoying Nyamachoma in Nanyuki. So this road is doing an amazing thing. And businesses are booming. Land prices are going up. When people are talking about inflation, the land investment is always giving a return. This is the projected concern development, which is already happening. So it's always good to think about Kenya in a positive way, leave alone the negative remarks by bloggers and other people, but see the great things happening in Kenya. You can always see us on YouTube, Optiven Kenya. You can always go to our website, www.optiven.co.ke. Our Facebook page is Optiven Limited. Leave a comment there, share your experiences. And if you are there, you are in this group, you are in this Zoom meeting, and you have already invested with Optiven, I'll give you a minute to say a word and maybe your experience with Optiven. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. I'm open for more questions. So if you have invested with Optiven, the floor is yours. I need at least 2-3 people. Waseme kitu. Mutebia Dimango, if you have invested with Optiven, the floor is yours. Ruth Getao, I can see Jane, Nasila, Letia Getao. Wow. Someone who has invested with Optiven?
Maybe I can open the floor, James.
Yes, please.
Hi, so it's Sharon again from Manchester. And for me, all I can tell people is that I have tried and tested the services of Optiven, and I started investing with them way back in, I think it was 2014 or 2015 thereabout. And I can guarantee that Optiven are legit. They'll give you a title deed. When you buy a plot and you go to Kenya, if you're in the UK and you go to Kenya, they take you to where the land is. They show you your plot. They have beacons, and some of those roads, like you have seen, they've already been divided, like they are gated communities and all that. So I have seen a lot of improvement actually from the time that I was last in Kenya, 2019, to now what I am seeing. And I can tell you guys that things are going to get better and better. So this is the right opportunity to invest. If you are in the UK, invest and own something. When you go back to Kenya, don't go and stay in Airbnbs. Invest your own land, have your own house, because you build houses too, isn't it? You can have your own house where you're going to stay when you go for holiday. Then you're not at least incurring hotel bills or Airbnbs. You have your own investment there, which is really, really good. So for me, I can say that Optiven is the best. The customer service is top notch. And their services, oh my goodness, they cannot be compared to any other that I know. So I'll be recommending you, if you haven't invested, go ahead and invest with Optiven. I have tried it myself, and that is the reason why I'm actually very, very proud sitting here and saying I'm not just a brand ambassador for something that I have not tried. I'm a brand ambassador for something that I have tried and have tested, and I know how legit Optiven is. Thank you very much, James. Back to you, James.
Thank you so much. Wow, that is really harboring. That is really harboring. I'm just out of words. I don't know what I can say. I have seen one of my friends all the way from Austria. Hey. Karibu sana. Say something. This lady was in our office, I think 2 weeks ago. And let me tell you, maybe you can share your story, by the way. Share your story. Hata sitaki kusema, jiseme jina, unmute, and say something. This lady, where we met some time back.
Can they see me?
Of joy.
Can they hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Karibu.
My name is Joyce Njoki Ngugi. I'm a Kenyan. Exactly what James had said, I was in their office. It was actually 1.5 weeks ago. I left Kenya on the 2nd. And I was telling James I always feared to buy land in Kenya. The last land I bought was in 2013 after staying in Austria for very few years. And you all know how we hustle here in diaspora. So I had put my little money together to just see the suffering I had suffered from 2009 because I came to Europe in 2009. But until today, I have never seen anything from the land. The land is still in court, and from that time, I feared to buy anything at home and decided I will never go back to Kenya. Kenya is my home, there is my family, they are all back in Kenya, but I decided I will never have any land in Kenya. I came to know James years back. He said he was my friend on Facebook, how I can't tell, but he kept encouraging me how he got my number. I can't tell, so he would send me stuff, and I was not writing back because I was like, these conning people, they still want me to buy something. And I decided never ever to buy. But when I was at home in February, I just asked James' number from a friend of mine here in Austria and went, and I was taken around. These people are amazing. I don't even have words how I can thank James, because he took me around. He took so much of his time. He would take me from one place to the other. He took me to Kitengela. He took me to Kajiado. And so the Garden of Joy. He took me to a money rage where I was so traumatized that night. I did not sleep, and I was asking, are these people still making the same money we make? Because their properties are amazing people. And from that moment, I decided to take the Garden of Joy, and I also took Nyanyuki. So I'm fighting with both to take, because I still want to take the Kimuka one, because these people are people someone can trust. I'm telling you, I can testify and say. And then when I went even to the office, they just have so many people who are working for them. They are helping Kenyans. They are really doing a lot of things in Kenya. And I thought us who are in diaspora, we really have to support them and trust them. He took me around, and from that time, since I came back, I'm always just watching on the CEO when he's showing about all around the properties they have in Kenya. I'm not resting, going to work, coming home, watching. Like yesterday, a Saturday where I normally don't work, I've been watching since in the morning to see, and I'm seeing, of course, people who are living in diaspora like me and my neighbors there, people from Germany, people from UK, from Denmark, from France, and I feel happy. And now I was telling even a friend of mine, since the last 13 years I was in abroad, I've never felt good like this time I went to Kenya. I have seen I did something that really is going to take me far, something that my child can also live to testify with. I'm really looking for, and James, asante sana for everything. Thank you very much. I don't know how I can thank you or Optiven. May God bless you and keep you long for us.
Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Joy. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing to see
Asante.
you here.
Yeah. Amazing also to listen to you. Although you are not, I can't hear you mentioning us UK, but I was hiding behind here. I didn't even know you are seeing me. Asante sana, James.
Wonderful. And I always encourage our Kenyans in the diaspora.
Yeah.
One time we were invited to invest in Kitengela a few years back. I think it was 2002 when the late Kibaki took over the government, and people were scared. People were saying, "Oh, ukinunua huko ni kwa Wamasai utafukuzwa." But we forgot one thing, that Kitengela and the Masais, they are all Kenyans. Today, a piece of land in Kitengela is going for, a 50 by 100 is going for over 2.695 in Kitengela. So it's always good when you see people learning somewhere, also join them, join the movement and grow with them. Wow, that is really amazing. Alex, I can see my brother Alex. Woo, Alex, karibu sana. Alex was in the office also. Alex, I can see you on iPhone. Wewe. Kindly say something, greet these amazing people. Alex, huyo tulikutana kwa Facebook na akakuja kwa ofisi akatembea, and they are now receiving their title deeds, and I'll be bringing so many of them. Family mzima imeingia Optiven. Karibu sana Alex. A word of hi as we conclude.
Hello everyone. My name is Alex, and I'm a friend to James. We met through the social media and also through some recommendation by my friends. What I can say is I've worked with James now, as I said, for the since last year, and everything has been a smooth transition. I know as Kenyans in diaspora, we are afraid of investing in Kenya because of what we've encountered. Tumedanganywa sana, tumekoniwa sana, but I've got faith in Optiven. I have been following them for quite a number of years, until late last year is when I decided to try them. But I can attest that whatever they are doing is wonderful. And also I would recommend any other person who wants to invest in Kenya to go through Optiven, and you won't be disappointed. Thanks a lot, James. Thank you so much, James. And thank you for everyone who's listening. Asanteni.
Thank you so much, Alex, for giving Kenyans an assurance that, you know, you have come to our office, you have invested with us. We really value, we adore you. I still owe you nyama choma. Nakumbuka tu kumaliza nyama choma. Yeah. Ruth Getaus, just say hello to these amazing people. Niko karibu kufunga mkutano na napokea maswali. I can see the engagement. Kuna mtu ameuliza kama tuko na plot Ngong. Yes, tuko na Ngong mahali inaitwa Achievers Paradise Kimuka. And it's touching the tarmac. So I'm sharing more information there. My number is also there. Just drop me a message. Niambie James habari yako, and I'll be able to assist. Yes, Ruth.
Hello, my name is Ruth Gitau. I'm in Wales, in the UK, and I'm so happy to be here. I've been invited by Sharon Wabaraka. Actually, it is because of Sharon that I'm here in the UK. So anything that Sharon says, we say yes.
Wow.
So I've seen your number on the chat, so we will talk. I will call you, James.
Asante sana. And next time you come to Kenya, remember, pass by Optiven, Absa Towers.
All right.
Ni hapo tu karibu na mahali tunachukuanga passport, Nyayo House, tuko hapo across the road, but we also have an office in Karen, just right opposite the Karen police station. I can see Peter Bogwa. Peter Bogwa kona swali. Karibu Peter Bogwa, you can take the floor.
Yes, and good evening, and thank you. Good to join this forum. I'm glad I was invited by a friend of mine, Joe Orlando.
Wonderful.
Yes, and I just wanted to, it's not a question, just a compliment. I wanted to say, last year I had a privilege to visit the Optiven offices, whereby I was taking my friend who was intending to buy, he was looking for a plot. And just to encourage, I've just heard there are so many people here in UK, like Ruth Gitao, I had someone else. She's from Manchester, Sharon. Yeah, me, I'm here in Slough also, here in the UK. And just to encourage those people who maybe are doubting, because sometimes many people in diaspora, they fear to invest back in Kenya because of the way nowadays there are a lot of conments. But the way I just visited the offices and my friend was taken to visit it was Malindi Breeze, I think it was Malindi Breeze. So he was able to get the land and everything. So just to tell everyone, maybe those who are still doubting or they have not make up their choices, just to emphasize that I have a friend who has purchased a land with Optiven, and they are sure bet. Hapa hakuna kuchoma bet. Yes. So thank you so much for Optiven. Hata mimi niko kwa njia, I'm coming to invest with you. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are looking forward to have you in the Optiven family. We are looking forward. And,
thank you, sir.
It will be a great honor to have you. Yeah. So kuna mwingine ako na swali as I conclude. I'm being reminded by Diana, there are those customers who are asking, in case I buy a piece of land with Optiven, wakati wa kujenga, nani atanisaidia? We have a construction company inaitwa Optiven Homes, na hawa wanakusaidia kujenga. So they just share with you the different house designs. Then you can agree on payment terms as they build for you. So ukinunua shamba na Optiven, usistuke, usijali, hautapatana na watu wanakuja kukula simiti yako na take advantage yako. We have a very legit construction company called the Optiven Homes. Wanda, naona uko na swali. Wanda, the floor is yours. Then we can hear from Dorcas Kano. Wanda.
Hello everyone, niko na swali mbili.
Yes, Wanda.
Kwanza nilinunua na Romoru, ile ya plot ya na Romoru, and before that I was introduced to Optiven by my cousin. Na yeye alinunua pale Kitengela. Mi nika introduce my brother in Canada, nika introduce my other sister kwa hapa pia yeye kwa list anaitwa Nasra. So tumeshamaliza na Romoru, lakini kuna kitu moja tu, we were not properly educated kwa sababu some of us don't have Kenyan citizenship. We hold foreign citizenship. So sasa tunanunua ploti, hatukuambiwa kama ploti ni leasehold ama freehold. So my brother in Canada hakukuwa na Kenyan citizenship. He grew up in Kenya lakini he's not Kenyan. But we all speak Swahili, tunaongea, tumeishi Kenya. So sasa ile alinunua Kitengela, akaona sio lease, sio leasehold ni freehold. Sasa ikakuwa impossible to transfer title deed kwa jina yake. And sasa ikaamua transfer kwa cousin wake who is a Kenyan. And that was really disappointing. So for me tukashikilia na Romuru is a leasehold, which is fine. Lakini tungependelea sele mnauza ploti uelimishe watu, waambie watu wale wako nje, kuna watu wengine hawana Kenya citizenship. They have lived in Kenya, they have grown up in Kenya, but hawana Kenyan citizenship, but they still want to invest in Kenya.
Yes.
So waambie kama ni leasehold, kama ni freehold, to make it clear, ndo mtu akinunua baadaye asipate hiyo disappointment. Na swali yangu ya pili, hiyo Optiven Homes, kama unataka kujenga, unaweza kulipa by installment, yani uanze mjengo alafu uanze kulipa slowly mpaka inaisha, alafu at the end una finalize payment yako. Is that possible? Asante.
Thank you so much, Wanda, and apologies to hear that. And I will chat with you. Kindly send me a message on my number. Nimetuma namba yangu hapo. I would like to know mwenye mulidu nayo so that we can sort out, because we always like to update our customer. Before ununue, tutakueleza, tukwambie hiyo shamba ni leasehold ama ni freehold. In fact, very few of our properties are leasehold. Tuko na mahali kunaitwa Wema Gardens na Rumoru, hiyo ni leasehold. Tuko na shamba ingine ya leasehold iko mahali kunaitwa Nakuru, and we also have Success Gardens in Thika. Hizo ndizo tuko nazo za leasehold. The rest are freehold. And a freehold land, to transfer the title deed to you, you need to have Kenyan document. You need to have an ID, a KRI PIN, ili uweze kupata hiyo transfer. But for leasehold data a foreigner, you can always get the title deed. About Optiven Homes can build for you, but the procedure is, when they give you the house designer with the cost estimates, you agree on the payment. Ni kama tu vile unakuanga una engage your contractor. So you pay as they build. They cannot build, then ulipe baadaye. So unalipa wakijenga, ukilipa wanajenga. Ukiona foundation ni this amount of money, you pay them, they build the foundation for you. So it's a pay as they build, not build and then pay later. Thank you so much. Then we had another one person. As we conclude, we had Dorcas Kano. I hope Wanda nimekujibu vizuri.
Iyo ya Wanda, James, just to add, I think I'm very happy that she has raised that. Kwa sababu hiyo ni kitu nimeulizwa na watu wengi. There are so many people, they are Kenyan born, they are here in the UK, and many of them also naturalized, they became British, lakini they don't have the Kenyan documents. Na wanakuwa na hiyo shida, how do they now start investing in Kenya na hawana documents za Kenya. So I'm glad that Wada has raised that, because that is a question that has been asked by many people, and now we know that there is a way out. People don't have to worry.
Yes. Kuna mwingine alikuwa ameinua mkono hapo, nataka kumpatia somebody by the name let me see, Dorcas Kano.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Dorcas. I'm new in the in this project. It's my first time of joining a meeting. I was invited by colleagues. I think I saw you sometime back last year or early this, reached out to me, and that was it. Anyway, my question is, how is your buying process? Can somebody buy in installments? I'm in UK, by the way, in London. Can somebody buy an installment? And if, let's say, I want like different projects in different places, can I buy like in installment in both projects? Again, do you have a specific like houses, like this is how you should build your house, or I have choice of whatever I want to build? Thank you.
Thank you, Dorcas. Yes, Optiven gives you a very flexible payment plan. In fact, I almost forgot about that. The prices I shared for our different projects, you don't have to pay in cash. We understand. Kwanza, people in the diaspora, I know responsibilities are waiting upon you. The family back home, you know, friends, everyone is looking up to you. Wanasema, hey, Alex ako UK, huyu ndiye atatupatia pesa ya wedding, huyu ndiye atatupatia pesa ya... Everyone is looking at you. So for Optiven, we give you a very flexible payment plan. You pay a deposit of 30%. Then the balance you can pay in 3 months, 6 months, to a maximum of 1 year. Of course, when you pay in installment, there's a small interest. We charge a 1% interest on the balance after deposit. So yes, it's possible malipo ya pore pore. The houses we have different designs. I'll be sharing with you the website for the Optiven homes, but you can always come with your own design. You can always come with your own design and discuss with the committee for the project you are living in. Let's say when you are in Victory Gardens, if you bought Victory Gardens, we have a committee there. They need to approve the kind of a design you're building, because some of the projects are controlled developments. So you can always come with your design, but we have a number of designs available. So yes, that is Optiven Homes.
Thank you.
Yes, so that is the website. Yes, Kenyans ID will suffice. You also get KRA. Yeah, you can get a KRA pin with your passport. Yeah, if you have your Kenyan passport, you can get your KRA pin. So KRA pin is required for you to get transfer of your title deed. Yeah. Any other question, please, as I conclude?
Yes, one more question, please.
Yes, please.
Hata sio question, nataka tu, I see 27 people wanasikiza. Nataka kuambia ule haja invest na ule haja nunua. I'm not promoting ati Optiven ama wajanilipa ama customer. Mimi, my sister, my brother, anaishi Somaliland, and my other brother in Canada tumenunua. My title deed haijatoka, but for the rest my brother na ule ako Canada imetoka title deed. Kwa hivyo hii Optiven sio ati hizi ma agent inadanganya watu, ina delay vitu. I know Kenya is really difficult kununua ploti, very very difficult, lakini I trust Optiven kwa sababu watu wengi sana kabla sijachukua I researched na my own family, my own niece amenunua, my own nephew amenunua kutoka hapo. Kwa hivyo I trust Optiven and I hope tutaendelea hivyo vizuri, and I hope Optiven will stay vile vile iko. Wako genuine kabisa, and I'm happy with the Optiven.
Wow, thank you so much, Wanda. Yes, Optiven, we are there for 1,000 years. We are trusting God that the grandchildren of James Proti will also come and work with Optiven. We are making it big. We are baking this cake for generations to come. And we are trusting God that we are going to serve Kenyans diligently, professionally, and keep our promise and keep on delivering the promise. I think we'll be concluding, but Optiven team is coming to the UK. So if you are there and you have not invested, this is the right time. Get a piece, and when we are coming, we can meet with you and we share our success stories. We'll be coming there, trusting God that by 29th of March, we'll be on our way to the UK, Manchester, Coventry, Oxford, Sweden, and our last city will be a place called London. So we are there, we are coming to listen to you, and our work is to listen to the Kenyans and serve them. I'll ask Pastor Joe Alado, who is also our GM in our current office, to close the meeting with a word of prayer. But if you have any question, kindly, my number is there, James Proti, +254 708 459 336. Drop me a message and I'll be able to assist you. I can share with you the purchase process, send someone to come for a site visit. We can give you the documents for your search. We can be able to take you personally when you land to see the land, and we make it easier for you. We give you a sale agreement, an offer letter once you purchase. I'm waiting for Pastor Joe Arado to come on board.
Oh yes, I'm on board. I'm on board.
Thank you.
Thank you, James Proti, for a wonderful presentation. Thank you, our colleagues, our countrymen and countrywomen, very, very good Kenyans in diaspora, for answering our call and attending this meeting. Thank you everyone who contributed your comments. I just want to end on that point of families that yesterday in Nanyuki,